Hi, Steve Johnson here from the Dove TV. Got a question for you. Are we changing history? Are we putting forth a new narrative about who the Pilgrims were, who the Founding Fathers were, what they believed, and how our laws are impacted because of those beliefs? Join me along with Dr. Marshall Foster as we explore America's history in a 10-part series of half-hour programs exploring the religious, the moral commitment of those founding fathers and what it was that they believed and how it impacts us today. We will visit those historic places that you read about and find out more about the real story of America's history. Here's a preview.
This is our landmark of our fathers. This is the history of our country summarized. And God has left us these memorials, these monuments like this, so that we could come back and not just walk through an old ship, but to remember what God did here.
I think for most people it is almost a mystery as to what they came here for. The pilgrims that we even talk about that have anything to do with Thanksgiving and all that, it's really shrouded in mystery and legend. I mean, these were ordinary English people that they were looking for a better life.
When people come to Plymouth, they either told or assume that the Pilgrims stole the land from the Indians. They did not. The Indians did not want the land. They would not come back on it because of the plague.
Woodrow Wilson, if you like him or dislike him, great historian, said an interesting thing. If a nation forgets where it came from, the nation does not know what it is today, and a nation does not know where it's going.
George Washington said we only win this war 4 ways: the patience of Job, the wisdom of Solomon, the courage of David, and the boldness of Daniel. When I'm training the young Rangers, this generation, they have no idea what book that comes from. We live in an increasingly biblically illiterate generation.
This was a free enterprise economy built on Christianity and the Christian principles of the Ten Commandments. The protection of family, the protection of private property, and the production of the heart from the family up gave production to the society, not the government. Just 15 miles south of here is the place where it all began, in Jamestown, where those first settlers came. And of those that came, 9 out of 10, out of several thousand, only 1,000 were able to even survive the first 20 years. But most of them died, but they died planting a colony that would bring to America the unknown story of liberty that had been for 3,500 years hidden from the people of the world. We, the Americans, were fighting not for money, not for glory, but because we had reached that place, as Patrick Henry said, give me liberty or give me death.
Thanks to Marshall Foster for his support in making sure this program is completed, telling the real story of America's history. We'll keep you up to date, and thank you for your support.